This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and I am here in the Cherry Creek Shopping District at the Alpine Herbal Wellness Center with Nicholas, who was one of the founders here. Tell us about what you have here at the Herbal Wellness Center.
Well, we have a multi-phase program here. We not only include medical cannabis, but we have other products as well that help with the overall wellness of a person, whether it's our Young Living essential oils products, our Maltology skincare line, Vima products, a variety of wellness products that we provide, as well as other wellness services through our wellness network.
Tell me, what kind of people are coming through your doors?
We have a wide range of people coming through the doors. We have people that are in their 80s to people that are in their 20s that are coming in for pain care, for care with just a variety of illnesses. Very much similar to what my late wife had from ALS to issues that my partner, Suzanne, had with cancer.
Fantastic. So a lot of times when people find themselves in a situation dealing with pain, it can be very overwhelming, I would imagine. And so they're obviously looking for a place where they can walk in, get educated.
Well, the most important thing that we do is, other than providing medicines, is to provide a wide range of educational opportunities for people to come in. Education as a former teacher is very, very important to me. And what I try to do, and what Suzanne tries to do, is find the kinds of medications, whether it's smokable medication or edibles, that will really work with the patient. Because there's a lot of trial and error involved in this, and a lot of working through with the patient to find exactly what's needed for them.
What do they have to do? Do they have to go to their care provider? Do they have to get testing? How does that work?
Well, the first thing they have to do is get a recommendation from a doctor, and then that has to be submitted to the State Department of Public Health and Environment. Once that is done and that is mailed in, 35 days later, we're able to service them. That's the present law. We want to reduce the misconceptions and the fears that people have about medical marijuana centers. We want them to feel comfortable when they come in. We want to provide them with a variety of education, as well as the medicines that are going to be really helpful for them.
Tell me about some of the side effects that you can get from traditional medicine.
Well, just to go back to my late wife's situation with traditional medicine, one of the big difficulties with her ALS was being able to sleep through the night. And with traditional medicines, which would be a sleeping pill, she would be essentially knocked out for the entire night. She was unable to wake up, even to wake me up, so that I could move her and put her in a different position, because ALS essentially renders the body useless. And with cannabis, when she was using cannabis, she was able to wake up. It would help her sleep, but she was able to wake up and then wake me up just by calling my name, and then I could shift her into a new position so that in the morning when she got up, or when I helped her up, she didn't have the soreness and the stiffness from having slept in one position all night.
What we've done is we've taken a big shift here from a recreational situation, and we've gone into a medicinal. And it's hard for the viewers out there and people to understand how much regulation. Did it take a long time to get everything set up here?
Well, it's still being set up. I'm working on the Department of Revenue's advisory committee, providing input into the regulations that are now being created to implement House Bill 1284 to make sure that the regulations will work for the industry, as well as working for protecting the public and giving assurances to everyone involved that this medicine is regulated and going into the right hands and not the wrong hands.
You've got basically a tri-level here. On the first floor, I notice you have a nice greeting area. You also have a consultation room. What takes place in the consultation room?
I designed the consultation room, since we are on 3 levels, to enable people who are in wheelchairs or are actually unable to climb the stairs to be able to have a room where we can bring the medicines down to them and service their needs in that consultation room without them having to go up to the dispensing area. It's also a very private consultation room, because we can draw the blinds and have the doors completely blocked off, so patients feel completely private.
Excellent. And then obviously on the third floor here, tell me what takes place there.
Well, on the third floor, we have our actual dispensing stations as well as accessories that we sell here and provide to patients. Our medicines are all very high quality medical cannabis. We also have a variety of edibles ranging anywhere from drinks to candies to crackers. And just a wide variety of medicines that are available. Particularly in edibles, there are various kinds of edibles that will have different levels of dosages or strengths for a person. And through experimentation, a person is able to find the type of edible as well as the strength of edible that is most effective for them.
We've got an art gallery next door here. It's very discreet, which is great for people coming in. The ambiance you have here, the actual art that you have on the walls, everything's very welcoming. Tell me what you had in mind there.
To fit into Cherry Creek. That's why we are actually a gallery as well. So we feature art primarily from younger artists to give them an opportunity to show art in Cherry Creek. And we really wanted our center to be part of the community rather than something that did not fit into the community. So we have the art, we have the ambiance, we have the privacy, and we have the discretion that fits with the Cherry Creek community.
You've definitely succeeded in doing that. Sue, let me ask you here, we're on the second floor right here. This is kind of the waiting room area. Tell me a little bit about this area.
Sure. We wanted to set up a really nice lounge area for people to wait, to go up into the dispensary area, as well as a place that would be comfortable for them. We have internet access so that our patients can get on the internet, do research for their condition, look up different strains, or just hang out and check out their email as well. As well as the reason why we have all the education material is that we feel very strongly that education is power. And knowledge is power. So the more we can educate not only our patient base, but the general public in the tours that we give, then more of the fear barriers will come down. We've collaborated with a couple different doctors, one of which is Dr. Paul Bregman, and every second Saturday of each month we hold an MMJ educational Q&A series. Actually, Dr. Bregman is the only Colorado physician that does medical marijuana recommendations that's certified by the American Association of Cannabinoid Medicine.
Tell me about the quality.
Sure. There's a lot of different levels. What we provide here are all what's called top shelf strains, all top quality, grown in Colorado. So there's no out-of-state medicine at our center. We also include different products such as hash, both pressed and loose. And for us, it's very important that we provide the best medicine possible. So I think that the more people come into centers like ourselves that are truly based upon patient pain management and the medicinal side of medical cannabis, then yes, I do think that one person at a time, it's going to shift. So far in the 6 months that we've been here, I've been counting, there's been 8 residences from the Cherry Creek area that have come in. They've taken a tour, they're not card holders, they're our neighbors, and once they saw our facility and why we're doing it and who we are and how we're doing things, they actually extended their hand and welcomed us to the neighborhood. So that feels wonderful, and that's part of our mission, a big part of our mission.
And so if you had one thing that you wanted to tell the people out there and about a center like this, what would that be?
Well, I would say that we're not all thugs and felons, as the media would tend to play us all out to be, and that we are very legitimate. There are legitimate business people like ourselves. There are plenty of centers that are wellness centers that really care about their patients, and we see this as medicine. This is not recreational marijuana anymore. Okay, this is medical cannabis.
I think when you take a look at the professionalism, when you see the caring that they have here for people, helping them not only in a proactive choice with their health, but also managing pain, you will also see, probably extend your hand out to Sue and to Nicholas here and welcome them possibly as your caregiver and come on and see them. I think you'll like it. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.